Okay, so let's play.
The Sodor talent show is today, and all the engines have special jobs. This is Logan. Logan is a steamy that looks like a diesel. His job is to work at the coaling plant. Gordon's job is to pick up the brass band. And Edward will pick up bubble liquid for Mr. Bubbles. But first, they need fresh coal. Logan shunts Gordon's passenger cars while Gordon fills up on coal. Both Big Blue engines are ready for their cars, but Logan can't tell them apart. Logan couples Edward's bubblesome trucks to Gordon. Gordon pulls the messy, troublesome trucks out of the yard. Gordon doesn't know that he has the wrong cars. Here you go, Gordon, peeps Logan. I'm not Gordon, I'm Edward, peeps Edward. Logan wants to make things right. He knows just what to do. Gordon wonders, where are all these bubbles coming from? Logan catches up. Wait, you have the wrong cars! Oh, the indignity, huffs Gordon. Uncouple these troublesome trucks at once. You may be a little diesel, but you're as strong as a big steamy, puffs Gordon. I only look like a diesel, Gordon, peeps Logan. I'm a steamy, a shunter, and a really useful engine, puffs Gordon. With his boiler bubbling and his firebox full of pride, Logan heads back to the coal plant to finish his work. Hey Liam, what are we up to today?
We're opening the Logan and the Big Blue engine set.
Logan and the Big Blue engine set. This is another Sodor story collection, meaning it is a Thomas and Friends Wooden Railway Fisher-Price exclusive. Introducing Logan. We already have a Logan. This Logan looks a little bit dirtier. Oh wow, it comes with a Gordon? That's a really interesting car. I'd like to see that. A nice car, oh, 2 cargo cars, wow, with the book. Stop and go station, Crosby Coal. That looks like a tiny little Knapford station. This is a coal loader. Here we have this turntable. This is the piece that I want to see. Logan and the Big Blue engine. Meet Logan. He's the strong little shunter who looks like a diesel and works as hard as any steamy. When Logan mixes up Gordon and Edward, he has to think fast to save the day and prove that he's a really useful engine.
We're opening up the set.
Are you excited about this?
Yeah.
Let's see what's in here. Whoa, look at all this stuff. Oh, where's the Crosby coal loader? Oh yeah, that's interesting. Oh, here's tiny Knapford. It looks like it comes with batteries. Oh, this is tiniest little Knapford. Yeah. Oh, wow, that was a big pile. Was that fun to dump?
Yep.
Here is everything the set comes with. It's a very big set. It's like a lot of Sodor story collection. It is a big set. Interesting to note, none of the railway ties are painted gold like they are in Sam and the Great Bell set. So here's mini Knapford station, obviously not as big as the other Knapford station. It does have lights and sounds, and the first thing it reminded me of was Sodor Signal House. Very similar layout, a little bit of differences, but really it's the same height. It's really not that much different whatsoever. Crosby Coal, this is a coal station, I suppose. It's a bit of a tunnel. Lots of coal painted on the side. Nice, interesting little set. Stop and go station. It comes in 3 different pieces. No really tough work to put it together there. And this coal loader. Show us about this coal loader.
Bye, Toby. Whoa.
The passenger car is really interesting. Sodor brass band. It's got music all over it. The brass band is playing. It's just a passenger coach written on the bottom. 2 aqua blue, what do they call it? Aqua, tangerine, light blue, peacock blue maybe. 2 blue cargo cars and 1 piece of coal. We're gonna get on those 3 in a second. We've got Logan here. Logan obviously comes with the set, the story being about him. Logan is he's got a great looking face, very chiseled features there. Short, kind of looks like a diesel. He has a steamy, however, but he's dirty. This is the Logan that comes by itself, and this is the Logan that comes with this set. The only real differences we can find is this one looks much dirtier. It looks like he's got coal dust all over him, this Logan. And of course it comes with Big Blue Gordon. This is a Fisher-Price Gordon. So here's the Crosby coal loader. This is a really interesting piece. We're gonna figure this out right now. Apparently you put one cargo there and one cargo in here, one cargo car. What do you do here, son?
Show you. Go.
Oh, and then the car holds on, but the cargo gets tossed in.
I see it.
I like this. No matter how hard you flick it, the car's not good. Oh, there it goes. Never mind. The other interesting piece, we're going to be using this piece a lot, is a turnaround. You can get Gordon on there with his tender and just turn him around. How did Logan get dirty? Oh, is that how? So Gordon can switch right around here, but obviously if it's big enough for Gordon, it should be big enough for almost every engine except for Sam, perhaps. It also comes with Logan and the Big Blue Engine. Maybe we'll act out that story. We've already got this book, and we've got this placard. These are interesting little placards. This one was actually hidden inside the box. You really have to look for it. Learn about patience with Thomas and friends. In Logan and the Big Blue Engines, Edward and Gordon are patient with the new engine, Logan, when he mistakenly mixes up their cargo. Here are ways to help your children learn patience. I like these little placards. They're actually good for little life advice hacks. Interesting little placard on just nothing but cardboard on the back. It's different than the other placards, but that's okay. Really great little set, went together easily. One interesting note is that some of these pieces feel a little raw. I'm not saying that you're gonna get a sliver or anything like that, I really doubt it, but when they go together, when I was putting the pieces together, it felt like they were a little raw, and they had to be pushed into place, which is really interesting for these sets. What do you like? Right off the bat, what do you think is the best part?
This.
The Crosby coal loader. Now it's in place, let's see you do it again.
Yep.
Oh, and here's Logan. Logan shunted that in?
Yeah.
You sure know your engines. Now, what happens here? Now you see it? Oh, now you don't. Random load of coal coming through. Oh, this is gonna have, oh, we're gonna have some fun with that piece. And the band played on. Oh, whoa, 180.
And?
Oh, cargo car. Turn the beat around. Yeah! Overall, I'd say this set is about the same size as Sam and the Great Bow, and Dustin comes in first. It's about that quality too. Out of those sets, this set would definitely be up there. Like all the sets that come in the Sodor story collection, Logan and the Big Blue Engines has a book that accompanies it. This is our sixth. This is our sixth book in the series. We've already got this book when we picked up Logan himself. As far as this series goes with the Sodor storybooks, there are books that are a little bit more simple, such as James Sorts It Out and Percy and the Little Goat. Sam and the Great Bell would be a little bit tougher than the other ones, but not as advanced, we should say, in storytelling or in words as the two Dustin books. If I had to choose a place for Logan and the Big Blue Engines, I would definitely put it with the beginner books. Very easy if you're teaching your little guy to read or your little engineer to read. These books, James Sorts It Out, Percy and the Little Goat, Logan and the Big Blue Engines, I would put them at the very beginning, and I would move on to the harder stories a little bit later. That's just my opinion. One thing Liam just found out and pointed out to me, this is our first new Fisher-Price Gordon, and he seems to have a very similar striking to Henry. He looks a lot more like Henry than he does look like old Gordon or any other Gordon form. The nose, the eyes, the eyebrows are a little bit more pronounced and the smile is different, but the nose and the eyes are identical. Guys, get in the comment section and tell me if you found this too. This is our first new Gordon.
Round.
Yeah, it turned you around all right. Whoa, Gordon. Let's see if Sam is big enough to fit on there. What do you think? Do you think Sam might be big enough to fit on there?
Yeah.
Looks like Sam is just big enough to fit on there.
This is the biggest engine ever made.
This is the biggest single engine that they've made. He fits on there with his tender.
Hi, my name's Merlin, and I have a special trick. I fall down.
Merlin.
Me.
Whoa, Logan. Man, that thing is just dangerous. What happened?
Ow. Ow. Oh. Dave.
Oh, is it Gordon's birthday?
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa. We've got this bubblesome truck. He's got the V shape in there. Let's watch what happens when we put the coal in. Oh yeah, coal always falls into place in these things. Okay, there's Scruffy's rocks. Let's try Scruffy and his rocks. Oh yeah, Scruffy. Dale with Thomas 2006. Let's go. Always, it just always lands in there. Overall, what did you guys think of this set?
My favorite part was this.
I really like this set too. This Crosby coal loader is really good. And the spin around, I think this is my favorite part, is the spin around piece here. Your favorite's Gordon?
Yeah.
Yes, Gordon is nice as well. They've also got passenger coach. It's the same size as the old passenger coach, but it's got much nicer paint on it. This overall, I really like this set. Even Mini Knapford isn't that bad. It's just a signal house that's been redone, but
This is the same size as that of Clarabelle.
yes. But it's the same size as Annie Clarabelle. It's called passenger coach. We also have the bubblesome trucks. This is part of an accessory pack. It's just a 2-pack that's on sale, not with this set. We've just included it because they are included as part of the story. Overall, I really like this set a lot. I'd put it up there very close to Sam and the Great Bell, but not quite as good as Sam and the Great Bell. I'd make it equal to Dustin Comes in First and James Sorts It Out. Not as good as Sam and the Great Bell, but really interesting pieces.
Thanks for watching Kids Thursday, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye. Bye.
Oh, Logan. Logan. That was very controlled.
Stop.
Oh, man. Ha. Whoop. Don't. Hey, stop. Whoop.